Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy BLS, and today this isn't a normal video, you know. If you've come to watch, you know, a regular commentary about a story or anything, go ahead and click off. But if you actually want to learn something, or maybe, you know, you want to learn a little bit about me, go ahead and stay tuned. But lately, you know, I've been thinking a lot about different kind of stuff, and I just need to kind of show you guys my point of view. You know, a lot of you just don't know who I am, like, as a person. Like, all you know is me is, you know, by how people, you know, introduce me on Twitter or something like that. And I just kind of want to clear things up and let you know that a lot of the times, you know, how people explain a person or describe a person usually isn't true. All I really want to say right now is, you know, a year ago, I was really just a nobody. I was getting like 200 views and stuff on my videos, which now, I mean, I've gained an audience, and I'm very thankful for it. I'm very thankful for how I got here. You know, I did work very hard for it, and I did plan it out, and I did have a lot of help from it, and majority of that came from, you know, Phase 5. And you know, a lot of people have just been saying, you know, how I'm a shit player, and how I usually can't hit good clips, how I don't, you know, how I 720 all the time, how I can't even hit 1080s and stuff like that. Well, I mean, a lot of people just don't know me as a player, because they just go by what people say on Twitter. You know, I'm not really gonna try to explain or argue what people say. You know, you can think what you think about me, it's okay. But I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just kind of here to state some facts. FaZe has this challenge every year, and you know, it is a challenging thing, and it does take a lot of work and time and dedication. And I you know, worked hard at all this, and I wanted to be, you know, I wanted to be in FaZe. I wanted to be one of those guys who I always watched every day, who I went to every day, you know. Rain has an awesome fan base. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to be not the best, but one of the best. I think it's impossible to be the best in Call of Duty, because there's always, I mean, you know, just think about who are the best people in the different type of you know, not really genres of Call of Duty, I guess you can call it that, but just think of the different genres of Call of Duty and who's the best. Well, you got the competitive genre, and me personally, I think, you know, of Nadeshot, I think of Scumpy, and you know, like, I haven't you know, ventured out into the competitive scene just to find who else is good. Okay, so in the competitive, those two I think are the best, and like I said, you know, I could easily be missing somebody, so don't take me as labeling the best, because I know I'm probably missing someone, but this is just in my opinion. You know, who is the best, who is the most consistent trick shotter? It easily has to be Rain. Rain hits a shot every video. Who's the best trick shotter? That is a good question, because I really don't watch a lot of, you know, trick shotters, and those good trick shotters don't really make commentaries that show a lot of shots. And I know, you know, the best trick shotter could be in L7, he could be in, you know, Sword, he could be in Obey, he could be someone we don't even know. There could be a kid who has 20 subscribers on YouTube, and he's an amazing trick shotter. And, you know, sniper-wise, I think Pamaj is the best sniper. You know, I think Doodle fits somewhere in there as one of the best snipers. You know, Agony, I think Agony is one of the better snipers. I think Agony is a great editor. Kieran and Devin are just, they both are good at multiple things. Editing, leading a team, sniping. Now they're getting into trick shotting. You know, there's just a bunch of people that, like, people are just good at a lot of things. And when you put in this top 20, you know, this top 100 and top 20 aspect, that's a big thing, because you're taking everybody that went for this challenge out of the community, and you're knocking them down into 100 people, then into 20 people. Now, some of you might disagree with this, and some of you may agree with it, but I may have not deserved top 100, I may have not deserved top 20, but all I know is I just worked so hard to get there, and I wanted it so bad that I literally do anything to get there. And there's a lot of people who have actually done that, and you know, everybody who I named, those greatest people, have done that, because if you think about it, Pomage and Nadeshot, Scumpy, Agony, Doodle, you know, Rain, all those people, we all started from this flat plane, okay? We all started from the bottom, and I'm not talking any Drake shit. We all started from the bottom, and we all worked our way up, try to get to better places. And you work up, and then you may have something that brings you down. I think that's what I've been doing a lot. I get worked up, I get, you know, my way up there, and then I do something retarded, because I do admit I have done some stupid stuff, and then it just brings me down. I just need to figure out how to do those things to get up there and not do things to bring me down. And really, all I want to do is just to get people, you know, just to make, I am a good person. I don't, you know, I might joke around with you, I might, you know, take some things offensively just because I get it a lot, but I really am a good person. So, like, you know, me being a good person is me trying to build this up. Me hitting trick shots, you know, getting better at trick shot and getting better at sniping is trying to build this up. I know I'm not the best player in this community by far. I know I can probably name 20 people who are better than me sniping and better than me at trick shotting, okay? I can easily name that. One thing is, a lot of you that watch my videos didn't even give me a chance. Now, I mean, I think if my strong point is that, you know, I can create daily videos that are entertaining, and, you know, I can put clips on them. I do hit daily clip, but I do hit daily clips, and I can, you know, I can hit, you know, even if I have a bad day, I still hit clips, you know? Like, it's I don't really know how to explain it, but, I mean, you know, a lot of people just, sometimes they just don't hit clips, and I hit clips all the time. So I think when people say, you know, that I'm not a very good player or anything, I think, you know, it may be in their eyes because they might be watching someone who's a lot better than me, which makes sense. You know, if you're watching, like, Agony, Pomage, you know, D Almighty, fucking probably anybody in FaZe or Soar, they're all better than trick shotting at me, and a lot of them are better than sniping at me. But, you know, I'm working my way up. I'm trying to get better and better every day. I play non-stop every day, so I try to get better. It's not like I'm wasting my time, you know, trying to be the same player I am as I was yesterday. I'm trying to get better. So what I'm trying to say is we all started from the same place. And just think if you were in my shoes right now and you were getting, and like, say like you're someone who highly dislikes me, what would you do if someone highly disliked you the way you highly dislike me? Or, you know, it's I don't know. I don't really want to be a complainer because I know you can't get everything you want, and it's okay. I'm completely fine with that. But I mean, I feel like, you know, I've put in the amount of effort that I should to be able to be somewhere in this community, which I think I have made it a little bit in this community. I'm not really for sure where I'm at, but I know that I deserve a spot, you know, in this community, and that might sound arrogant to some people, but, you know, I mean, if you could, you know, spend a month with me and see how much I work on, you know, videos and music and stuff like that, you would understand. You know, the things that I love to do and that I did as a hobby, now I want to take them to the next level. I don't want to get burnt out on them. That's what I'm afraid is going to happen, is me get burnt out on stuff like Call of Duty and stuff like that. I don't want to get burnt out. I want to be doing this for a while. In the next years, I plan to be moving to team houses and, you know, taking it to the next level, live streaming every day. I've started to live stream almost every day for the past, like, week or so. Like, I want to take this to the next level, and, like, I can't really do that by myself. I really need your guys' help. I really need your guys' support. And regardless if it's one person or if it's 1,000 people, I need people's support. And I know I get a lot of support and I have a lot of fans. And, you know, I just want to thank you, and I'll touch on that in a minute. But all I'm trying to tell you guys is I want to take this to the next level. This whole thing, you know, this whole YouTube career is a marathon. It's definitely not a sprint. I think we could push this out to make it to where when people are making YouTube their career for a while. Now, the one thing that a lot of people are worried about me doing, which I will never do, is quitting. Because, you know, when I started this, and you know, I've been doing YouTube since, you know, probably 2009, 2010. So it's been a while since I've done YouTube. And my goal when I first started YouTube was to join Optic and make montages and entertain people. Well, you know, I've done 2 of those 3, and like now that Optic's not even in, you know, they're just fully competitive, now my goal is to join FaZe and, you know, make montages and entertain people. That's my goal right now. I want to know what you guys, like, when you started doing YouTube and recording and you bought your PVR, or if you even have a PVR, if you just came in the scene when the Elgatos came out, or if you even have a Dazzle. I had a Dazzle DVC 100 and I was recording off this big ass 50-inch bubble TV. That's what I was started recording off of. Like, it was way, way, way back when I started recording. And my first montage, I remember, was the standards were just quick scopes. And I remember my first clip is on Call of Duty 4. I can't remember the map, but it was a no scope across the map. Like, I've been in the scene for a while. Now, no one really knew who I was until, what, like 5 months ago? But what I'm trying to say is, I've been in this for a while. I've been working hard, and I don't want to just be where I'm at now. I feel like I can do so much more with what I'm doing, you know, be a bigger live streamer, you know, make better videos, go to events, you know, do all that. And I feel like I have all this potential, but it's all wasted just because how the community looks at me as a person. And, you know, I know the whole community's not going to watch this. It's going to be a couple thousand. But those people who watch this, the only way I won't ever get this is if I quit. So I will never quit. And if you're thinking, like, if you're in, like, you know, if you're not even in a clan and you don't even record and you have 0 subscribers on YouTube, you gotta at least get started. You gotta do something. I've done all that. I've gotten started. I've joined clans. You know, I've started with small clans and tried to build my way up. The biggest clan I've been in is Solar. And, you know, that didn't work out too well for me. And then I became a free agent, and I joined a couple of small clans and started doing that, and it didn't work for me. So I tried going straight FaZe 5, trying to get there without basically no one knowing who I was, then coming out of nowhere and just trying to be this big person who can entertain people, who can hit clips. And, you know, I'm busting my ass every day. Literally, I play every day when I'm home. Of course, schoolwork is important and all that, but I literally try, and maybe I try too hard, but I try hard, you know, and, you know, whatever I'm passionate for, you know, I'm definitely, like, trying to pursue it. Maybe, and, like, you know, maybe this will never be a career. You know, it's the same with my music. You know, I'm passionate about music. Literally, music has got me through, you know, a lot of things like depression. It got me through high school, you know, it got me through breakups, it got me through all that stuff. And it sounds corny, it might sound corny, but music is just, it helps me, it heals me. And like, that's why I write and record music. And I feel like, you know, I do it for myself, really, but then, like, I have all these people who listen to my music and they love it, and they say, oh my god, I can relate to it a lot. Then that makes me want to write music even more. But that's kind of like when I make Call of Duty videos and I talk about stories, and when someone's like, oh my god, that story relates to me, that happened to my best friend, then it makes me want to, you know, make and record videos even more than I already do now. All I'm saying is just don't quit what you're doing, and if you're passionate about it, you know, even if you don't even want to join FaZe, which a lot of people who play Call of Duty, I know, if you don't, you want to join FaZe, maybe if it's even a small clan like, you know, Iron or, you know, Obey. Obey's a huge clan. If you don't want to join FaZe and you want to be an Obey or something, and you, like, are friends with, like, one of the Obey members, all I'm saying is just be passionate about what you do. Don't, like, if someone, like, is making fun of you or shit like that, just ignore them and just do what you want to do. And, you know, I've talked a lot in this video, and all I really want to say is, if you watch this video, if you watch this full video, I don't care if you like me or dislike me. If you watch this video, you watched it because you were interested in the topic, and, you know, maybe that something I said helped you or changed your mind about me. I'm really a good person, and all I want to do is entertain people. And, you know, I am going to college, and I am doing stuff in college, and all I really want to do is just be able to entertain people and do what I want to do, like, with my life. And that's what I plan to do. And you know, the more support that I have, the better it will be for me. just because, you know, it would be a lot easier to have, you know, more support and everything. But yeah, guys, you know, I'm just gonna keep grinding. You know, just because, like, I'm not in a team now or anything doesn't mean, like, that my hope, you know, that my chances aren't gone. Just keep hoping it for me, and hopefully something cool turns out. So just find that motivation within yourself, and you know, my motivation is to prove people wrong. I love, you know, when people say, you know, it's something simple like, you know, Brad, I bet you can't hit 10 3-pointers. Like, even though that's a simple little challenge, you know, it's still, you know, in me to be able to do that and prove them wrong. Everybody says I can't get in phase, and, you know, my challenge to myself is to get in phase and prove people wrong. Then maybe that will change people's minds. Maybe they will start, you know, enjoying my content, enjoying my clips, seeing how much work I put into my videos, all that stuff. But if you watch this video and you can relate to this, I'm telling you, just believe in yourself. You're a special person. Everybody has something special about them, whether it's Call of Duty related or not. Maybe you are an expert, you know, maybe you're really good at writing, or maybe you're really good at, you know, like making music, or maybe you're good at repairing stuff, or fixing cars, or maybe you're good at riding dirt bikes, or running, anything like that. Pursue it. That's all I'm saying. You're a special person, and you gotta, all you have to do is have your mindset. And I'm 20, I'm gonna be 21 soon, and I know this might sound completely whack to you guys, but, you know, like, I'm trying to do something that I'm passionate about, and I would just love, you know, I know I have a lot of support now, and just more support would be even better. And, you know, you guys are awesome for watching this whole video, and hopefully, you know, something stuck to you. And I know a lot of fans have been grinding, that's been grinding with me, you know, since Phase 5, even before Phase 5. They're going to enjoy this video, and I just want to thank you guys. Even the people who come out of the stream, you know, I have, you know, the same people come out to the streams every time, and it's awesome. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all that you've done, you know, for me. And you know, I'm gonna keep grinding. Just because Red come out, the community's changing. I'm gonna keep grinding, and then hopefully someone, you know, gives me a chance. And, you know, we're gonna keep grinding. And just clearing it up is gonna sound super whack and super corny, because this era that we live in is just, you know, full of hateful people, and, you know, everybody seems evil. But just remember, you know, deep down, that just do whatever you're passionate about. But this has been your boy BLS. Thank you guys for watching.